Meet Raymond Kahuma, a 26-year-old Ugandan YouTuber who actually dropped out of university to do YouTube full-time. With over 18k subs, a pretty good accent, and having met Wode, Africa's biggest YouTuber, his content is very dope to say the least.
This is 1 Kenya shilling and I'm going to be surviving off of this for 1 week. This is how. Can 1 shilling get me anything here? No.
Okay, it's not as easy as it looks. Yesterday I tried trading this 1 shilling coin.
This one is worthless. You can just throw.
Ouch, I made a friend, then I made another friend, then I got disappointed, so I broke out in song. I still can't believe I gave into temptation. I was crushed. I didn't know what to do, but it's day 2 and it's about time we made some money.
Raymond Kahuma has actually been obsessed with YouTube since he was a kid, but this isn't his first channel. He has been on YouTube before with an old scrappy laptop, a webcam in his mom room creating content, but obviously actually didn't pop off like he expected to. Maybe because he was making content that was surrounding making money online, affiliate marketing, how to make 1 million in 1 minute, and all those type of content YouTubers in the financial sector do create. And maybe he was expecting to be the next big Graham Stefan of YouTube back then, but obviously that didn't happen, probably because he didn't have the sexy accent he has now. Who knows? Now, the problem I really have with Raymond Kahuma is that he undoubtedly creates really amazing content on low budget, not like Mr. Beast, who gives out hundreds of thousands of dollars to his subscribers.
I'm in front of a restaurant with a $100,000 check.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm curious if you would quit your job for $100,000.
No, I don't think I would.
Or those huge giveaways. The really big similarity between Raymond Kahuma and Mr. Beast is the fast-paced editing style both creators have adopted.
This is the world's largest Ugandan Rolex, and everything you see around me here is the official attempt at setting a Guinness World Record. In order to set a world record, Guinness World Record requires that the Rolex is going to have to weigh in at an insane 200 kilograms. To understand how large that Rolex would be, the average Rolex weighs 100 grams or 0.1 kilograms. To make a Rolex that weighs 200 kilograms would be the equivalent of making 2,000 Rolexes, which I'm about to explain how crazy difficult that is.
Following Trahan's huge success on YouTube with the Penny series, Raymond actually recreated something similar to this, but for 7 days in Kenya. You see, Trahan is this YouTuber that has this really awkward personality on and off camera that his audience really loves, and this has helped him want to reach out to more people, be more sociable, not forgetting what the main purpose of his content was: delivering 1 million free meals to hungry Americans. You see, Trahan is this YouTuber that embraces this minimalist style of content creation. With this really small stature, he has a genuine connection with his viewers.
We made it to the airport. Let me tell you what I'm thinking. I'm thinking of a lot of things right now, but we have $65.93 left. That's a lot of money.
But with Raymond Kahuma trying to recreate this video with the Mr. Beast style of video editing was really confusing to me. I know the retention game has to be played and all those type of stuff, but bro, can you just relax a bit? Raymond Kahuma also has carefully studied how most upcoming creators in the US or UK and other parts of the world surprise the biggest creators on YouTube, either by meeting them, surprising them with a custom item, or just doing one crazy stuff that is guaranteed to get views on the platform. And that's what he did when he met Wode. Raymond Kahuma has tried to recreate almost every type of content that does well in the Western world and integrate them into Africa. Like the Jubilee speed dating show, the Guinness World Record type of content, the Trahan challenge, and he has this thing he does now called the superhero news.
All super important stuff right here on Superhero News. I'm your host, African Boy.
I don't know where he got that inspiration from actually. But honestly bro, can't you stick to one type of content? That wasn't a joke. If you watch Jubilee, an American YouTube channel that makes diverse social experiment content, you've probably seen their speed dating show where a random stranger, either a male or a female, meets other random strangers and decide who they want to go on a second date with. Believe it or not, Raymond Kahuma has actually created this type of content, obviously on a low budget, and using his friends for the videos. The thumbnail looks pretty good. It was really copied well, obviously. But using your friends for a speed dating show that Jubilee is really famous for because of the strangers that end up dating right on camera wasn't really that dope. Wode is an African YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers and a very loyal audience. His wife, Miss Trudy, is also a YouTuber with a very large subscriber base, having crossed 1 million subscribers. Raymond Kahuma saw this as an opportunity to present him with a custom play button with his logo imbibed on it, similar to what other creators did to Mr. Beast.
This is me, this is Wode, and this is the moment I surprised him with a custom YouTube 1 million subscriber play button that I've been planning out for 1 whole year. I specially designed it and traveled 17 hours across countries to hand deliver it to him, the biggest YouTuber in Africa.
I don't know, I just got emotional.
Raymond and this guy called Christian, who is his cameraman and probably his brother, I don't know. Also, he helps edit some of the videos that Raymond uploads on this channel. Traveled all the way to meet Wode and Miss Trudy to present them with this custom play button.
Away. Let me just... Okay, so we made this award and we put in so much effort into it and I hope you really like it. Okay, here we go.
Oh, wow.
You may close your eyes now.
I need to start saying wow. Oh wow.
You may open your eyes.
Whoa! That's my logo. That's my logo.
Okay, there you go.
Raymond has also tried doing crazy stuffs like what creators like Eric, that was epic, and the Better Squad will do. He basically wore his home clothes to an Ugandan fashion show called the ASFAS, a style and fashion award ceremony that features the biggest celebrities in Uganda and Africa in general.
The ASFAS, the Hebraian Style and Fashion Awards, is the biggest fashion show not just in Uganda, in Africa. And if the ASFAS was our Met Gala, Hebraians would be our Anna Wintour. Huge, bright lights, celebrities, models, and year after year, the most anticipated event of the night is the red carpet. This is me at the biggest fashion award show in Uganda, and this is me tearing my outfit to reveal that I'll actually be attending dressed in my normal everyday clothes.
He however wore this dark overall clothing that looked like what witches in Harry Potter would wear to cover his house clothes, and had this idea of throwing it open when he arrived at the pretty childish, I would say.
2, 1.
I'm here now.
Ah! Let's go, guys!
This video again is a type of videos in the challenging nature of YouTube where creators like Fidias will do crazy stuff like run a marathon on ice, spend an entire week living in an airport, or traveling around the world with entirely no money. However, these crazy challenges that Raymond has tried to incorporate into his content is nothing compared to when he made the world's largest Ugandan Rolex.
This is the world's largest Ugandan Rolex, and everything you see around me here is the official attempt at setting a Guinness World Record.
The Ugandan Rolex is basically a shawarma if you're Nigerian. The Ugandan Rolex is made up of flour, egg, oil, and vegetables, and Raymond set out to achieve this great task of creating the largest Rolex that would go on to attain a Guinness World Record for his weight of 200 kilograms. And yeah, creators like Eric has done this before when he created the world's largest pizza. However, creating the world's largest Rolex was really difficult for Raymond and his team of over 60 people, as they were faced with several challenges whilst making the Rolex.
Looks like it took a bit of damage in the middle. We're trying to salvage what we have in the middle of the chapter.
Unlike Eric, who had to partner with an American pizza brand called Pizza Hut to make his world's largest pizza. Even though Raymond has tried to recreate the same Ugandan Rolex before and failed, he still kept on persisting and now is a certified Guinness World Record holder. However, despite his success on YouTube, even though he doesn't have 100k play button clicks to showcase how many subscribers he has, meeting with Maya, which he said serves as an inspiration to him creating content on YouTube, is a big plus. As I was saying, despite his success on YouTube, Raymond Kahuma is still being hated on because of the way he speaks.
I'm getting hate from my last video. I've seen a few comments and tweets from some people expressing their distaste for the way I talk. One of the comments says, "Bro, you're trying too hard to sound like American YouTubers, and honestly, it sounds weird and unnatural." Another tweet says, "If you watch the funny comedy videos from Nigeria, there's a way the local accent adds some spice to the narration. Maybe your content creators need to try that. Just be real with your accent and drop that trial version accent." I was hoping we'd never have to come to this. Listen, I think what you guys mean when you say that I'm trying too hard or I should drop my trial version accent is I don't talk the way you expect me to talk. Why would I do that? And also, why would I listen to you? Because it's your opinion and you're entitled to one? I chose to speak like this because I like how I sound, I like how I pronounce words, and that's okay. Like, you can choose how you want to speak too. Literally, this is a free world. That's the beauty of living in today. You're fighting the wrong battle here if your issue is the way some guy on YouTube talks. Why did you type that out in English? Like, why didn't you just type it out in your native language and just completely reject the use of English? Because that isn't your native language. In fact, you're using a language that isn't yours on a website that isn't yours, using a device that isn't yours. In fact, half your name is probably English. Wake up. What are you talking about right now?
Right now, he does this stuff called superhero news on his channel. I honestly do not know where he got this idea from of putting a superhero costume and reading the news to his subscribers.
All super important stuff right here on Superhero News. I'm your host, African Boy.
One thing I've learned from Raymond is that he is a jack of all trades and tries to replicate anything that is guaranteed to get views or clout. I don't know. If you think I'm wrong, Raymond, drop a comment down below to explain the type of content you do create. And if you haven't subscribed, do well to subscribe. And yeah, I also find out that he's a seller on Fiverr. He sells thumbnails.